Every time I give a talk, I've got to throw this first one in. The future of humanity lies in the hands of those strong enough to provide coming generations with the reasons for living and hoping. All the way from 1965. But isn't that what we do? Isn't that what we do? Gosh, maybe our public sector faculties and staffs do this. Of course they do. But we do it in a way that really focuses, look at the words, the future of humanity lies in the hands of those strong enough, that's you, to provide coming generations with the reasons for living and hoping. For living, but hoping.
If you can walk down a hall, or a visitor from an advanced ed team can walk down the hall and say to you, what's so-and-so school about? What's your mission? And if every little kid can come back and say, oh, we have academic excellence and community of faith, or we're scholars with a soul, or we grow together, all those little things you put on your paper. We're men and women. Jesuits have it down pat, everybody's a man and woman for others, right? But if a kid can't tell you that, you got a problem.
Our playbook is 1 page thick. We do one thing. That's it. My son's 9. He's got a playbook that's this thick. It's an inch thick. Everybody has a job. Everybody has a different job. And if you don't do your job right, you're hanging somebody else out to get hurt, right? It's the same thing in the school. It's the same thing in the advancement department. Everybody has a job, right? Even if it's a one-person advancement director, you have a job as the head of school. The board chair has a job. The people you're going to engage as volunteers to help fill out your committees, they all have jobs, and they're all different. They're all different. It's more than football, right? Everybody's job is different, and if somebody doesn't do it, then the job's not getting done, and we're not getting across the line.
At the Academy, I really enjoyed meeting the people. I enjoyed the lectures, the people coming in from all over the country were really experts in their area, and they just gave me great insight and ideas and wonderful things to go back to Duchenne with to be a better leader. So it was fantastic.
What I gained most from the Academy was the opportunity to get some hands-on practical advice for being a Catholic school administrator. As head of school for the first time, I'm acutely aware of what I don't know, and this was a great opportunity to fill in a lot of those gaps.
You already brought this out. It isn't just leveling communication anymore. It's really concentric circles of communication and intersecting circles of communication. So how do I want to say this in a nice way? You get yourself in trouble by changing your message with different audiences. Now, you can temper your message with different audiences, right? You can use different words, but the fundamental message has to flow from your own core and what you really want to see and do. Or you'll get trapped, squeezed, manipulated 2 ways from Sunday. Stay consistent. And by the way, if you change your mind, that's life, huh? You got new information. You have to stay. I've got new information, and here's what we're trying to do.
Again, both times I was president, it just drove me bananas when somebody would come, a parent or a coach or even a kid or a teacher, would come and say, well, my program is the most important program in the school. And I'd say, no, it isn't. It isn't. Not everything is of equal value, How do you discern that? How do you figure out what's essential and what is less essential? Are they all important? Of course. But some are more important than others,
There are phases of a capital campaign. The biggest, longest phase tend to be the silent phases. That's where you're out there. It's just you as the school leader, your advancement director, important people on the school board. If it's a big enough ask, maybe somebody from downtown that wears colors, that go to these big people and say, can you give us a gift to start off this campaign? Right? They don't know about it, you explain the campaign, and you get somebody to kick it off. Yeah, I'll throw in the first 20 million.
What I enjoyed most about the Academy is the many, many people that I've met from all across this country. I came and it was nice to see that I'm not the only one dealing with the issues that we see on a daily basis. And I've just enjoyed meeting so many people, presidents, principals, deans, and being able to talk with them. And now I have contact information for people that I can call when I need assistance with something. And it's been a great resource.
What I enjoyed most about the Academy was reconnecting and really getting some tools to be that Catholic leader, to really bring mission and the charism and the Catholicity of our schools in everything that I do, every meeting, every conversation, and just really putting it as a focus for our school.
Mission transcends everything. If I ask you for $1, you'll probably give it to me. If I build a relationship with you, I might not have to ask you for that $1 every year. You're just going to start to send it. But if I convince you that the mission of what I'm doing is the most valuable thing you've ever heard of, not only are you going to send me $1 or $5, you're going to get your friends to send it too, because you're bought in. And if you can get to that point, now you're advancement. Now you're really getting to it, right? You're getting people bought in to what it is that the organization stands for at its core, right?
I've been a president at a K through 12 Catholic Academy and also a high school Catholic Academy now for about 7 years. And what I gained from the Leadership Academy was great knowledge and discussions about faith, funding, enrollment, leadership. Those things are very beneficial for what we do in Catholic schools.
From coming to this academy, I gained the realization that many of our schools don't have the religious available anymore, and that as a lay leader, it's just critically important that we keep our schools Catholic, that we acknowledge that we're Catholic, and that we celebrate that we're Catholic.
I wonder if in the course of our each of our schools, in the course of the day, in the course of a semester, that might be the first moment of some discernment. Is what you're doing and is what your school's doing moving these kids to love? Are you giving them an idea, a sentiment, an image, or are you so bombarding them with stuff which they have to have? I mean, where are the essentials? Where are the essentials?
The best part of the Academy was definitely spending these 3 days with fellow administrators from all over the country, being able to hear their questions, to learn from them, to ask questions of my own, and also to have some free time with them here in St. Louis.
Okay, but again, here's a big one. This was mentioned. This is a big one. Graduation rates, 99.4%. And I bet we can figure out what that 0.6% is, right? That's something really dramatic that happened that kept some kid in your school from graduating. And you know that one kid, right? Once we get them in, we keep them in, and they graduate. It's better than anybody else in the country. Religious non-Catholic schools, 98%, that's nice. It's not 99, right? And then all the way down to the publics, the 75%, right? But when they're investing money, when parents are investing money, they want to know that the kids are going to graduate. And then they want to know what? What's the next piece they want to know? And they're going to finish college. And they're going to finish college, right? We're going to get them in, and they're going to finish.